What's up? We are back, round 5, low ink, January. It's February. Just pretend it's January.
February.
It's January.
It's January the 32nd. All right.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's okay. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
That's Amoray versus Apocalyptic. I can't say that name. Sorry. That's yeah. I mean that's the teams. We're starting off Clan Blitz, new Albacore. I don't mind this. I like this.
Yeah, it's all right.
And they're almost ready. Oh my gosh, we gotta book it. What do you expect?
Okay, I'm expecting weapons. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, we're starting round 5. So we are seeing a tent, no backliner. I'm not sure what teams these are. Oh, there we
So,
go. Apocalyptic,
no
I believe, is Apocalyptic and orange. Can't say that name.
and that's Amoray. In
That's Amoray and green. So both teams, no backliner. A little interesting, but that kind of evens it out for both of them. So I don't know Apocalyptic that much. I believe they played before. I could be wrong, but looks like Dually Squadron is kind of going for a flank. Doing a good job, kind of pinching Amoray. But Amoray has a 2 down situation. Apocalyptic has 1 down. I think this is their opportunity to kind of take back mid, and they are doing it so far.
We're tying evenly on specials at the moment. Seems like both sides are fighting for control.
Yeah, so what it really comes down to is like who gets mid first. That's kind of how this map works because it's so far away. Like the basket's pretty far. You have to kind of commit to go to it, so lots of specials needed. But first, it's really whoever gets mid. And right now,
It seems like Stam's pushing in.
yeah, Apocalyptic
And shield.
Damn.
Hunting down that cape.
Good stop on Amoray, but
A wipe
they
on
all
Amoray.
fall down. So that's
Very
unfortunate.
well.
Good stop. Keeping it at 62 points. That's still very manageable.
62 points in the first few minutes.
And just something with this map, you gotta keep mid control. Look, see, there's already someone striking it. So it's not only the basket, but it's also mid control. And that's Amory's doing a pretty good job keeping the left in check. They are doing some fights there, but we will hopefully see a push coming in from that's more. Looks like one of them's flanking, kind of from leftmost side of the map, using burst bomb rush to hopefully create an opening, and maybe their clam carrier can
Pushing from 2
run
sides.
in. Yeah,
2 down.
Good pinch, good pinch. 2 in, 2 power clams in. That's really crucial. With the K Pro kind of keeping defense in check.
Capo does go down. Tent's
Really?
still there.
Very, very close game so far. Kind of bodes well for the rest of the set. Not a totally necessary push by the time.
Yeah, interesting.
So we are seeing that's Amoray already having another power claim, keeping left side of the map, their left side of the map in check. And hopefully they can get specials, because that's kind of the one thing they're missing. They just need specials, and they're ready to go in. Already two going in, quiet, getting a good kill. Probably should have threw the clam before the baller, but hopefully the rest of the team 2 down. Rest of the team's going in. Very good push.
Very nice. It's 3 down from the Apocalyptic King.
And still more specials to spare. Good job on their part.
That's
They could
Amoray.
have thrown a little bit more. Lots of claims still around, but Apocalyptic decided it's time to stop that push because we could lose. And that tends to happen. So Apocalyptic understands they need to get in mid, so their Spire Shot player already in mid, kind of trying to take back control. However, that's Amoray kind of going on their left side of the map, kind of maybe going to flank in a little bit. Lots of claims around here, so. However,
jump back.
Good job identifying the threats. They need players back here because they have lots of clans on Apocalyptic King side. Lots of clans in play here. This is quite unusual, I'll say. You know, when you can see half the team, it kind of turns into a standstill.
Yeah,
So-
both teams just waiting for someone on some side to mess up. There's a trade, but there are 3 down on the side of that's Amoray. Seems like Apocalyptic are going to start pushing through.
Very good opportunity to get in, but will it be enough? Because they're going to need quite a bit to get down to 25.
They're gonna need to keep that pressure over there by the basket. And that's
Okay,
all.
their brush player could have helped them out a little bit more, but that will be a good wipe on their part. Good job, that's Amoray getting some of those stops in. And that push on Apocalyptic inside didn't really do too much for them, so. Seeing lots of specials in play, and that will knock the ball off the map. That's so unfortunate, but it's not like they needed it, because right now they're stalling for time, and that will be the game.
Dominance. Very well played. A moment of silence for that ball. Rip.
Okay. So 1 win for Apocalyptic. Nope, I'm wrong. That's Amoray. Good job.
Yeah, that's Amoray.
So next up, we will be seeing TC Tower Control on Manta Maria.
TC Manta.
I
like that.
I like this map. It's quite punishing, trying to push the tower through like that kind of alley area.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it's a lot harder than it looks, I would say. I don't know. I don't really know anyone this, but
Controlling the bunkers may be key. So we might,
sure.
we'll probably see backliners here from both teams.
yeah, I was about to mention, like, it was interesting to see no backliners last game, but you know, maybe kind of Apocalyptic game could maybe run one, because you know, they maybe needed more range. But you know, you can
Maybe like a V heavy or a V charger or something. Maybe even a remix, to be honest.
yeah, it's a little interesting. That's Amoray is a pickup team, so it's a little hard to tell what weapons they'll be playing, but I believe they do have a brush player. I don't know if it's exclusively brush. But I don't quite remember off the top of my head what Apocalyptic Ink normally runs. You know, like it's always interesting to see like what teams play, because last round we saw lots of interesting weapon choices.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's always exciting to see what these like unknown teams, at least to me, like if they start playing.
Yeah, makes them stand out a little bit more. Because then we can remember them as, oh, the team that ran so and so, you know.
Yeah, for sure. As we wait a few more seconds for both teams to finalize the comp, kind of get a game plan going. It's always important to discuss that, because you want that coordination to be in check.
Absolutely. Very key in a competitive game like this.
Okay. Round 4, game 2, on a play all 3 Swiss. No, it's not round 4, it's round 5. Bruh. Is it? It is.
It's round 5, yeah.
It is round. Oh my gosh, I'm losing track. But nonetheless, we are seeing a backliner switch on Apocalyptic Ink, while that's Amoray kind of kept their usual comp. Yeah, that's a Apocalyptic Ink, my bad. He's kind of changing up their playstyle a little bit. I wouldn't say it's a weird comp, but Carbon's kind of throwing me off. I'm not saying it's a bad choice. Oh,
Flank gets shut down instantly.
good flank shutdown. Yeah, it kind of demonstrates Apocalyptic Ink.
Oh, and another flank here. Slusher.
Good at identifying flanks, kind of calling it out, keeping in communication here. It's a very important skill to have. Good job on the Carbon's part, denying that. But now it's tower time. They gotta get on the tower, make a push. Oh, that could have been a crucial part for the Carbon to get on tower. But as of right now, it's kind of at a standstill still.
Stone still with a 2-on-2 situation.
That's Amoray popping the armor, kind of pushing up a little bit. Apocalyptic King, a lot of them in the same position, kind of dispersing now, but you know, you just gotta go for picks, start pushing, and looks like that's Amoray starting to push. 1 down on that's Amoray's side, 2 down now, so now we'll probably see Apocalyptic King kind of push back. They've demonstrated that they can go for picks, but I think right now their biggest problem is initiating pushes. So
2 down on the side of Apocalyptic Inc.
really good job on that Amoray part, going for 3 down, leaving the heavy alone. That carbon is sharking around, kind of a scary weapon to play against. It could be anywhere, but that's Amoray's doing a good job keeping map control in check, making sure that carbon can't move around. Right now, I think that's Amoray just wants to get past this checkpoint. Kind of push up a little bit. Good job getting that Booyah kill.
Yep, coming up to the second checkpoint now. If we can get past this could be crucial.
That's Amoray has a very good momentum going on. I think Apocalyptic King just wants to recuperate some specials and just totally stop it. Because right now, this is probably one of the toughest parts about this map is getting through this alleyway. It's gonna be a little tough for that Amoray, but they're doing a pretty good job keeping it in there at least.
Carbon coming up.
Carbon fighting 2 people. One of them did fall off the map. That's unfortunate, but the people are still kind of right in the tower. Lots of jumps coming in, but I think that Amoray wants to stop this push right now. It's getting a little too dangerous. That Carbon's kind of got free reign around the map.
Some unfortunate jumps.
Yeah, that's why they gotta keep the map control in check, because right now that Carbon did quite a bit. He had lots of maneuverability. But right now, getting past checkpoint 1, Apocalyptic King has a very good opportunity to get the lead, or at least get closer to the lead with about 2 minutes remaining in the match. One special ready on the Apocalyptic King side, not a lot close to charge, so I think right now they'll have to count on just kind of brute forcing it if they want to continue pushing. And they do get to 56 points. That's pretty close to the lead. I think once they're past that second checkpoint, that's going to be key to winning this.
Yeah, of course. They have the Ray.
Ray could change the game. I think Ray, we've been seeing a lot of Rays. I don't see it much in my competitive experience, but in the low ink today, we've been seeing lots of Rays on Rainmaker and TC, so we can definitely see some game-changing specials here.
Very easy and basic form of tower pressure.
Yeah, for sure. Brush coming in, kind of trying to flank that tower. I think Brush is really good at flanks. That's probably one of the best flanking weapons. However, doesn't quite work. And Apocalyptic Ink kind of really close to victory, using all their specials up, and they still have the Ray ready to go. I think they're about to pop it. Yep, alongside the Inkstorm.
Taking the lead.
Yeah, very good momentum on Apocalyptic Ink's part, getting past that alleyway behind behind the bunker.
Now what they're probably looking to do is just stay calm, stay composed. Hopefully catch him off guard at some point. One more goes down on the side of Apocalyptic Ink.
And that will be the game if they can stop this overtime.
And they can.
That will be the game. Good job on Apocalyptic Ink's side, demonstrating that like changing your playstyle or like kind of recuperating, play a little slower even. That's generally something you don't want to do, but like I would say then kind of staying composed, calm, and going for picks and then pushing after it works. All right, so this is a play all 3 despite the 1-1. They would have played all 3 regardless on Rainmaker Sturgeon.
You know what? Yeah, I like this map too.
I personally have a lot of trouble kind of playing this map, so like I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's like a common thing, but like I would say this is one of the hardest maps to play on.
Yeah, I know what you mean though.
Just kind of pushing the Rainmaker is really tough, especially if you go left side.
Oh yeah,
You know
left
what I
side.
mean? Up there.
Yeah, exactly. It can go quite badly.
Yeah, or you could take the slow route and get less points, but it's also a little safer. So it's really questionable, and you gotta keep in communication with your team. Because if the Rainmaker pushes the wrong way and then people are elsewhere, like then you're just gonna get stopped. So like, I don't know. I think this is gonna test less the team skill and more of their communication and composure. So we'll see how well it works for both sides.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see which they choose to do, to play more passively or to play more aggressively. I think they'll probably opt for. Well, honestly, it depends on a lot of factors like the time, the amount of specials. It's going to be an exciting match.
Yeah, for sure. I do like Amoray's playstyle, and like I normally don't agree with no backlaner, but like right now it's been pretty entertaining seeing them push up. However, it's kind of left them a little defenseless on the defense side, so hopefully they can kind of balance that out. Especially with Rainmaker, I think no backliner could make or break it. I can't tell. Seeing a Splish 7, I'm a fan, into it. And no backliner on both sides, am I correct? Yes.
Remix.
Oh, we are seeing a remix, yes. So
Yeah.
we're kind of seeing the opposite situation happen here. That's Amoray running with the backliner instead. Splish 7 getting knocked out immediately, and we are going to see the pop by Apocalyptic Ink.
Pretty
Kinda- Yeah.
Commentators curse.
My bad. But that's Amoray. Lots of them down. They're going left, but are they? I mentioned this earlier. You gotta keep your composure.
Yeah.
You gotta be in communication with your team.
I think that might have been another blip.
Oh, that bomb almost got him.
Heavy goes down. Rainmaker
Good,
goes down
Heavy,
too.
good job. Good stop. 54 points is still really manageable. However, Apocalyptic Ink's still in there. They could still just take it and go.
That's Amoray keeping on the push.
Yeah, for real.
Flanks around, Heavy spots him. It's not going to be enough.
That's gonna kill them both, and that's gonna cost them.
Is that 7 and 7?
Heavy could have kept their range a little more, maybe just avoid the Rainmaker. It's a little tough to tell in those situations. That's Amoray just getting the Rainmaker out of there. That's a good idea. However, Apocalyptic Inks just they want him dead. They're just going for it. But that's Amoray doing a good job sticking together, kind of as one unit, pushing up, and that's really hard to fight sometimes. So.
Yeah, exactly. Be interesting to see which way Apocalyptic Ink decides to take this. That's more bring out an Inkjet, gets taken down by the Booyah Bomb. Seems like they're gonna go left, but I could be wrong.
It's hard to tell, because you could just go through there, and that seems to be what they're doing. They're going to take the slow route. They're going to get the points slow and steady. However, it doesn't quite work for them. It is a 2v2 situation. Hopefully, they can get
Just to keep the push alive, hopefully.
I think the key is just getting jumps in, perhaps. They're using their specials to slow down Apocalyptic Ink. And hopefully, the rest of the team is here. K-Pro kind of falling in an unfortunate spot, but with 3 down, I think they could take it. Just go, get some easy points, perhaps. But looks like
They're fighting very close
back. Yeah, really close quarter fights. Not the most ideal spot to be in. They could have maybe went around right, and that would have been a little better spot. But
Yeah, especially for that Heavy. You want to really abuse the range with backliners. Keep one at just the edge of your range.
yeah. So Apocalyptic Ink going for lots of turf control. Their jet player kind of opting to just get those easy picks off, slow them down, make sure for these last 2 minutes of the match they can't kind of pick off people. So kind of leaving the Rainmaker alone. Rainmaker kind of realizes it again. Communication's super key here, but they are going left again. And I do agree with this left approach because no one's there, and now they can just run it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It took them a while for their players to get there.
Sploosh does take down Rainmaker.
Yeah, good job on Solution's part. That could have been a lot worse than it was. So, however, they do have a minute 30, rather minute 20 to take a push now, and they were close. They've proven that they can do it. But they're opting to go right this time. I think they learned from their mistakes. Hopefully, they can get enough picks to just kind of make an easy push and get enough points for a victory.
Seems like the Sploosh is that trying to push for me. No, wait. Sploosh is on the up team.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw a bomb and was like, hey, Sploosh.
Sploosh has the Rainmaker right now. Not anymore. My bad. Sorry. That was my fault.
Had the Rainmaker.
Had. Keyword. Throwing a Booyah. Kind of gonna push into it.
To take this mid again?
Looks like they're going left. That's risky because they're all respawning. Yep, and now that they're respawning, they're kind of in a key position. Heavy flank.
Yeah, not a great position for the heavy.
Not the best, but you know it's whatever. It could have turned into like a distraction, but you know it's a game all about making decisions on the fly. Seeing a Jet come out, Jet's really good because they're all kind of exposing themselves. Turf control's kind of getting taken over by Apocalyptic.
There's not much they can do now. Rainmaker goes down. 3 down on the side of Apocalyptic Ink. And now it's going to be game.
Apocalyptic Ink does take the victory.
Yep, we're going to end up with 2-1 to
2-1. Still really close games, aside from game 1. Good job on Apocalyptic Ink's players for pulling through despite losing the first game. I think that just demonstrates, like, you know, sometimes, like, you just gotta counter the comps, because I noticed, like, they kind of switched their comps depending on the map mode and what the enemy team played, and I think they used that to their advantage.
Yeah, it's all about, like, first picks for the map and mode combinations.
Yeah, for sure.
Abusing the geography.
Okay, so, we have 53 teams on low ink, which means Swiss is extended to 6 rounds. And while we prep for round 6, we will take a short break. So we'll see you then.